Welcome to this tutorial where we will be presenting the modeling software that we will be using to model our water distribution system for this course. We will be using the MikePlus software by DHI. So this video will give an overview of this modeling software before we move on to model our system in the upcoming videos. It is completely fine if you are using another modeling software. The procedures and theory behind the modeling softwares are pretty much the same. The only difference will likely be where the buttons are. Note that commercial modeling softwares often have more possibilities to make the modeling endeavor easier to perform. What I mean by this is that a software like MikePlus have more possibilities regarding various simulations and how one build and manage a water distribution model compared to, for example, the open source program EPANET. When we open the MikePlus software, we need to create a new project. So we go to File here and then press New. Here we choose the model we want to create. So I choose the water distribution. For the units, I choose SI units. Then we choose where to save our model, and then we set our coordinate system. For this course, we will be using UTM-32 coordinate reference system. So I click Browse here to get more options and find the UTM-32 projection here. With this highlighted, we click on OK here. If we want, we can also add a background map. This is really useful to have in the background, but as we are creating a fictional water distribution system, we don't need it here. Lastly, we can set a description for our model. Lastly, we can create a description for our model if we want this. I'll call the title Fictional Water Distribution Model. Then we can press OK. Now the model file and the database has been created, and we are ready to start creating our model. It is in this main canvas window that we will be creating our model. On the top ribbon here, we can switch between different themes that changes the toolbar here. In the canvas view, we also have a toolbar, and we will use these tools in the next videos to build and analyze our system. At the left-hand side here, we have a dialog box that defaults to setup. It is here that we can access different simulation possibilities, the different components that make up our water distribution system, and generally, this is where we manage our model. We can switch to layers and symbols down at the bottom left here. This is where we can see our components in the model. We can create custom symbologies if we want to alter the default symbology. And we can import data layers into our model if needed. The simulation results will also be available here, giving us the advantage to switching between the different simulation results, and also creating symbologies that make it easier for us to interpret the results in a visual manner. And next to the layers and symbols, we have the results section. This is where our result files will be placed. If we have other results from other models, we can add them here. This is generally where we manage our result files. One pretty neat possibility here is that we can compare different simulation results with one another. Very useful in my opinion. So, this is for the presentation of the modeling software we will be using to build and simulate Fictionville's water distribution system. We will become familiar with many of the tools in the software in the upcoming videos. So I'll see you in the next video when we will start building our model.